What's up guys, welcome back. In this video we are going to be reviewing these. The first playing cards by Chris Ramsay, version 4. So first up, let's have a look at the tuck case. Pretty simple, I like it. Black on most sides of it, with your first and the space logo on the front. I like the change in logo. I haven't really had any first playing cards up until these ones, so I don't really know what I'm comparing with, but I really like these ones. Got the space, the black hole graphic on the front. First playing card company by Chris Ramsay, manufactured by the USPCC, made in the USA on the bottom. And that's about it. When you first get them, obviously they're covered in cellophane and you have the first sticker, which has got the meteor shower on it. I really like it. It's simple, but you know exactly what's in there. When you open up the tuck, you have Chris Ramsay's logo on the flap, and that's it, nothing else, no secrets tucked inside the box, no little devil at the bottom like the Hellions. I mean, that's simple, I like it. So the next thing is the back design. On these it's quite simple. I've done the riffle test to see whether they're marked and passed on both riffle and fan test. There is potential that they could still be marked. I haven't found it. If they are marked, leave a comment down below, let me know. Because if they're marked, they're super ingeniously marked and I'd like to know. But the back design itself is really quite simple. I like it. It's just the new first logo repeating itself, and I think that's really cool. It alternates. Fairly simple, but still recognisable playing cards and recognisable custom playing cards. So I really enjoy that. They fan really nicely too, and they look pretty cool when you fan, but they don't really stand out massively. Something like the Red Knights looks really cool when you fanned it. So, yeah. The next thing you have are the gaff cards, being these. Start with this one. So the first gaff card is a blank card. I'm not going to tell you what you can do with a blank card because you're all imaginative people, but there's a lot you can do with a blank card. Other gaff card, which I'm pretty sure went viral a few months ago, is really cool. It's a melted 4 of spades, Queen of Hearts, and there's a lot that you can do with this. You can do dual reality plots, you can use it in some really visual changes. The way I use it is a visual change going from the 4 of spades through the Queen of Hearts using 2 different colour change techniques. Chris Ramsay himself put on his YouTube a really interesting effect where he made a mistake, got the wrong card, and then in the process of magically changing it to the right card was interrupted, and so you have this unique memento of magic. And I thought that was really cool. The next thing down you have are the jokers. Now your jokers in this case are identical, which I really like. In a lot of decks that I own, currently situated behind me, the jokers are separate, they're different. They're either one's coloured and one's blank, monochromatic, or they're completely separate artwork, which is good in terms of design, but it also limits some of the effects you can do. You can do some really cool effects with these. Spread and butter, which is a Chris Ramsay effect, relies on identical jokers. The rhythm count, you can do some really cool stuff with identical jokers, and it looks really cool when you do a sandwich effect, because you have 2 cards of the same and a completely different card with the middle of it. You have the Ace of Spades. This is a really good Ace of Spades. You have this almost cartoony space effect on it, with the first logo right in the middle. It's very recognisably the Ace of Spades. It's quite simple, but it's unique, and I really like that. The last thing to look at are the core cards themselves. Now these are all, I would say, standard bicycle court cards because of the faces, but they do have some changes. The colours have been altered on them, and you have the first logo appearing where you'd normally have filigree or other decorations, which is cool. I mean, there's a bit of work that's gone into that. One thing I think could have been done, I'm not Chris Ramsay, so my opinion on this probably doesn't matter, but you could have used the opportunity to shout out some influential people. Like he's rolling with the Big Trick Energy guys now. He could have put their faces in there. He could have put faces of up and comers. I really like custom court cards. I like faces that people will recognise and pop culture references. He's done it on a couple of his other decks. I was hoping to see it on this, but I'm not disappointed. I mean, that's something that people do for card lovers and for magicians. For lay people, when you're performing with these, they're not going to care. They're going to go, oh, that looks cool, and then move on. So it shows the mind working behind it. These are being made for both communities, the magic community and the performer community, rather than just magicians to stick on a shelf and go, look how many cards I have. It's not what I do at all. What are you talking about? The colours on these, they're simple. There's not a huge abundance of colours, it's the same one to repeat. Really cool, and only artists would know this niche thing. The red is the same as the red on the tuck case. So it's a really cohesive, there's a lot of black, there's a lot of red. It's beautiful, I really like them. The stock, the feel is that standard bicycle stock, which means they spring really nicely, they fan really nicely. I've actually been using these for a while and they still fan quite beautifully. It's thicker than what I first started using, but I like that, it's more durable. The only thing I found is when I got these, they had a massive click in them. I think that's probably because it was summer when I got them, and summer in Queensland is ridiculously humid and hot. So I think that may have been something me, not the cards themselves. But I just did the whole Pharaoh, spread them out on the carpet and got rid of the click thing. So another very quick review. Hey, if you want to hear me talk a lot, jump on my Patreon. But I really like these playing cards. Like I said, you could have done some more with the custom faces, but I think for what these are made for people who perform and like playing cards, I think he's absolutely hit the mark on these. These are awesome. Let me know what you think of these. If you've got a deck of the first V4s, let me know what you think. I'd love to get my hands on versions 1 through to 3. So if you've got any recommendations, let me know. I usually just hit up my mate Jay, but look, I'm happy to take anyone else's advice. On the next video, I'm going to be reviewing one of my favourite decks of playing cards of all time, the Lion's Den playing card. Oh, hang on. Okay. The Lion's Den playing cards by Daniel Madison. These are quite a unique one. I love these, so much so that I barely use them because I don't want to get them disgusting. Till then, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.